Supplements are starting to feel like a cult, with people like Brian Johnson, Andrew Huberman, Rhonda Patrick, Ben Greenfield, Joe Rogan, and many others talking about them and promoting them. Supplements have reached mass appeal. There's a lot of people taking a wide variety of supplements, and not just your classic multivitamin that some people used to take like 10 years ago. No, like nowadays you go to people's kitchens and they're fully stacked with supplements because people have become obsessed with them as if it was their salvation, the path to true health and to feeling good. And once they feel good, everything else will fall into place in their lives. That's how a lot of people perceive supplements. And look, I'm gonna criticize them a little bit, even though I am someone who at times has taken a lot of supplements. This is a photo that I took myself of the things that I take, although it depends to who you compare me to, because if you compare me to Brian Johnson, then yeah, I'm barely taking anything, because at my peak, maybe sometimes I take between 10 and 15 supplements a day. But still, so look, here's the thing with health. I'm gonna draw it so you can visualize it. So in health, let's draw this line right here at the bottom, which is going to represent the lowest level of health that you could reach. This is going to be 0, which basically would represent that you're dead. And then you have your highest level of health, which probably no one has ever reached. I don't even know if it's possible to reach, but what this would basically represent is eternal life, because you would slow down the speed of aging so much that you could get stuck at a specific biological age and not move from there. Okay, so these are the extremes, from 0 to 10. And in the middle, we have what I would like to call the baseline. And this represents enough health to not be limited. Because one thing that I always say is that health is when nothing in your body or your mind holds you back from your desires. So if you find yourself below this baseline, things that might happen is that maybe you don't have enough energy to chase your goals, maybe you cannot focus, or maybe something hurts and you cannot do some specific activity. But if we improve our health enough to cross this line, now we have enough to do anything. And the higher you go, the more optimal your performance will be. But there is no difference between what you can do right here and right here. Everything is doable whenever you want. But meanwhile, on these levels right here, you're limited because you might be prone to injuries or psychological issues, because I believe that psychological issues and physical issues, they're interconnected. The mind affects the body and the body affects the mind. Now, what supplements do is they give you a boost. Okay, obviously it depends on your individual situation and what you're taking, etc. But let's say this is your current level right now. What you can do with supplements is to gain an extra 10, 20, 30% boost, which is great. It is notable. It's quite a lot actually. But here comes what I believe, and you're free to disagree with me, but what I believe is that there's a lot of people below the baseline, and they are treating supplements as a foundation to health so that they can get over this baseline. They can cross the line and come to the other side. But in my opinion, what's happening is that you're stuck right here. Yes, you might get this slight boost in performance, and on paper, you might be performing right here. But in reality, you didn't cross it. You're still stuck right here. The only way in which you can truly cross this line is to focus on the foundational aspects of health, which is sleep, hydration, a healthy diet, sunlight, walking, and some form of exercise. People who obsess over supplements, they remind me of people who obsess over crazy advertising strategies, but that they have still not mastered the basic sales and marketing skills. So for those who don't know me, I have a background on paid advertising, running Facebook ads, YouTube ads, all of these things. And throughout the years, one thing that I've seen is very common, and I've seen this over and over and over again, is people who go crazy on strategies and techniques to optimize their Facebook ads because they want to play with the algorithm and see if they can find some secret formula to hack the system and all of a sudden have a lot of success with their advertising. But meanwhile, where they're focusing on these crazy tactics, which for sure they work, but the ones that are so obsessed with this, very often I've seen that their product sucks, their website sucks, their offer sucks, their copywriting skills suck. And it's like, man, some super crazy advanced Facebook ad strategy is not gonna save you. Yes, it might help a little bit. You're gonna get that boost of performance that I was talking about when you are below the baseline, but it's not gonna save you. It is not what you actually need to make a change in your business. And same thing with supplements, like it is not what you need to make a true impactful change in your life and your health. It reminds me of something that I heard Charlie Munger say a long time ago, which is you cannot polish a turd. If you add gold to a turd, it's still a turd. So this is the exact same thing. So what you need to focus on and you need to master are this right here. And then once you've crossed the chasm, you can throw supplements at it. And now you're truly thriving. Another issue with supplements is that I feel some people, they're treating them like meds, like antidepressants and things like that. Because people, very often, they ask me for supplements that will help them be in a better mood, more focused, more motivated. And although there are supplements that can help with that, they will not get you to your baseline. Because as I was saying before, I believe the physical and the psychological are connected. So even though this scale is about physical health, you could also have the same scale for mental health. And again, if you want to cross this line, what you have to focus on are the fundamentals, and within the mental, you have to focus on the spirit. No supplement will take you from borderline depression into being a ruthless David Goggins. That is all within the spirit. Because what a lot of people seek with supplements is to feel good, because they think that by feeling good, everything else will fall into place. But in a way, that is a lie. It works the other way around. You get your life in order, you make everything fall into place, and then afterwards, you will feel good. Okay, so as a recap, just focus on the foundations of health. Then once you do that, then focus on supplements to optimize your performance to the highest level. But even then, do not expect supplements to turn you into some kind of David Goggins. That's all about playing with your own mind, which is something that I've discussed in so many of my other videos, so feel free to go to my channel and watch some of those videos. And also subscribe, because I post content like this very frequently. So subscribe, but for now, that's it, and hopefully I will see you very soon. Take care. Peace.